All right, let's rip off the veneer and get real for a minute. There's this so-called legal hijack of the US financial system going on right under everyone's nose. Folks used to shout, "conspiracy," until, actual executive orders started dropping like breadcrumbs. Let's just say you haven't been getting the full story. The video outlines a covert but legal effort to overhaul the US financial system, largely orchestrated by former President Trump's allies and associated policy initiatives like Project 2025. The current US economy operates on debt rather than cash, with a massive national debt, $26.3 trillion held by the public, and a negative net position of $37 trillion, putting the country in a financially precarious situation. The system favors big banks and the Federal Reserve, which control money creation and credit, while ordinary Americans' wealth is eroded through inflation, taxes, and credit restrictions. A new financial strategy is unfolding behind the scenes to dismantle this monopoly and democratize money access. This four-point plan includes restoring a gold-backed currency, reinstating Glass-Steagall-type banking regulations to separate risk-taking from lending, embracing a national cryptocurrency strategy resistant to Federal Reserve control, and cracking down on big banks to empower private and peer-to-peer lending. Trump's administration aligns closely with these reforms through strategic appointments and policy moves, bypassing traditional financial intermediaries and enabling more direct, asset-backed wealth-building opportunities for everyday investors. Critics raise concerns about funding public services under this new plan, but proponents argue that tax reforms like consumption taxes offer a fairer and more transparent system. The video concludes by urging viewers to adapt, acquire real assets, engage in private financing, leverage innovative legal lending opportunities, and follow the moves of the financial elite to survive and thrive in the shifting financial landscape. This isn't mere speculation. It's happening now, and early movers will have significant advantages. Highlights: the U.S. economy runs largely on debt, with nearly all money loaned into existence by the Fed and big banks. Project 2025 and Trump's policies aim to end the Fed monopoly and restore a gold-backed currency. Glass-Steagall 2.0 is proposed to separate traditional banking from high-risk Wall Street activities. SE, a national crypto strategy, promotes Bitcoin reserves and digital infrastructure outside Fed control. Policies encourage private and peer-to-peer lending to democratize credit access. Critics worry about public service funding under new tax models like consumption taxes, VT. Early movers are urged to own real assets and use innovative financing methods to profit from the system change. Key insights: debt-driven economy's fragility. The U.S.'s near $38 trillion net negative position illustrates an unsustainable debt-dependent economy where almost every dollar earned services past debt, limiting real economic growth and exacerbating wealth erosion through inflation. This system ensures financial wealth centralizes with institutions controlling money creation. Project 2025 as a quiet coup. Initiatives like Project 2025 aren't publicized broadly, but represent a strategic, legally grounded takeover of monetary control from the Federal Reserve, suggesting a fundamental systemic shift rather than incremental reform. This move challenges long-standing financial orthodoxies. Return to gold-backed currency. Reviving a gold standard, or gold-backed currency, is seen as a method to restore tangible value to the dollar, combat inflation, and rebuild trust in fiat money. The global surge in gold purchases by central banks signals eroding confidence in traditional fiat currencies. Glass-Steagall redux for stability. Reintroducing strict separation between commercial banking and speculative investment activities aims to reduce systemic risks and prevent another financial crisis reminiscent of 2008, fostering more stable, conservative banking practices that protect consumer deposits. Crypto's strategic role. Unlike past views of cryptocurrency as fringe or risky, the roadmap includes cryptocurrencies, particularly Bitcoin, as integral to a Fed-resistant financial framework. This decentralization offers alternative money and credit layers that evade central bank control and hostile regulation. Decentralization of credit and wealth creation. By expanding private credit, peer-to-peer lending, and fintech innovations, the new system seeks to dismantle Wall Street's exclusive control over capital access. This democratization could empower small investors and underbanked populations, creating broader economic participation. New tax models and public funding. While transition critics worry about taxing systems like VAT potentially burdening lower-income individuals, proponents highlight consumer choice and tax transparency. These reforms prioritize funding essential services through consumption taxes rather than personal income or property taxes, potentially shifting behavioral incentives and fiscal responsibility. This analysis explains not only what changes are underway, but also the profound implications for wealth building, economic power distribution, and financial freedom in America's near future, positioning viewers to navigate and exploit these systemic shifts effectively. Lastly, follow the big dogs. Seriously, every time I see someone whine, "Crypto's a scam" in the comments, I laugh. Because guess what? The big banks already have crypto teams, and the government's working up a Bitcoin play right now. Or the people yelling, "Real estate's dead, don't buy, you'll get wrecked." Meanwhile, the mega rich are buying up everything they can touch. Literally as I type this. Trump's crew, hedge funds, all the whales. They're shifting away from stocks and grabbing anything with sovereignty written on it. So be the system. Thank you for